because I also want to give some of that. I just seen a comment too yesterday to whoever didn't make the to whoever it was. I just forgot your name that quick. My bad. I ain't, now it makes it sound like that you're worthless. But now, whoever whoever didn't make it to the live yesterday, I'm gonna make another one. Hopefully, some people get a chance to join up. Even if you don't, nigga, that they'll be saved and things like that. Um, throw these on first. Give me 1 second, actually. Before I speak about this, I want to roll this up because you niggas would be like, "Oh man, you're too serious this morning." Nah, man. Look, this is what happens when I get fried. Okay, when I get fried, I like to have these conversations. It's the opposite for me. Uh, yeah, no. Yeah, when I get fried, I like to make these little videos and have these little convos. Hold on. Give me like 2 minutes though. All right. Now, I wanted to make this video because I'm not sure if I made this shit before. And I ain't sure if I ever said this shit before over on this channel. And if I did, I was fried and don't remember it. Uh, Look, I'm gonna just come out and say it, right? Because I was one of them niggas. I grew up. You gotta think I grew up in a pro-black household. When I was coming up, my dad had us read the autobiography of Malcolm X. Uh, Nigga, I damn near had to study the Black Panther Party. Uh, yeah, niggas like Stokely Carmichael, um, niggas like Bobby Seale, niggas like Eldridge Cleaver, shit like this. These are the people I grew up researching and kind of, I guess you could say, idolizing. Uh, Nigga, when I was a kid, to me, I'm not gonna lie to you, Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale, they were like the coolest looking niggas I've ever seen in my life as a kid. When I was watching all of them, when I was watching them Black Panther Party documentaries, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was looking cool to me. Why I know niggas was watching hood movies and shit. Nah, my dad threw out all the hood movies. Nigga, I remember one day, me and my brother, we was watching Set It Off one day. This nigga just randomly came back there, ain't saying nothing. That nigga came, he took Set It Off out the room. I forgot whatever. We had like two other little, they wasn't even really hood movies, but they were slipping in the hood movie. That nigga took them shits out the room and cut them bitches up with scissors. Now that I'm older, I know why he did that shit though, But so I'm just saying that to so niggas understand why I'm about to go the way I'm about to go. Um, so when I say this, nigga, trust me, I know it's gonna come off a little crazy, but it's crazy how everybody again points the finger. Niggas are. It's so easy to point the finger at specific groups and specific, you know. And I guess you can when they actually have done shit. So I'm not discrediting people's arguments either. I'm not discrediting a person's argument or why they feel a certain type of way. I just want to give you the real behind this shit. Because like I'm still a person who's still trying to who's still dealing with this shit and still trying to grasp the how to actually deal with something like this. But the things that we go through here, nigga, you're not supposed to be mad directly at a person. You know why the world has been fighting and going to war for so long? Because we look at groups of people and blame them for the things that go on. What do I mean by that? All right, well, let me explain to you, right? Black people, white people, Asian people, Jews, nigga. I say the name. I don't got a bullshit, cause I ain't speaking no bullshit. But all of these people, nigga, we've been going to war for centuries, thousands of years, damn near at this point, nigga, because we blaming each other for some shit, nigga, that the Bible literally tell you about. This world is a fucking spiritual world. You niggas are still caught up into the physical of everything. That's why it's blacks going to war with whites, and it's Asians going to war with goddamn Chinese going to war with Mongolians, and Northern Vietnamese versus Southern Vietnam. Nigga, I'm making all of these points to show you at multiple points throughout history how we've basically attacked man for everything that occurs from some spiritual shit, my nigga. Everything on this earth, my niggas, from a fucking spiritual standpoint. I ain't one of them niggas. I'm not one of them niggas who be like, oh black, oh white, y'all stay together. Nah, we'll never do that shit. Because even if we live, let me tell you niggas this, even if we lived in this idealistic black society that you niggas believe could actually thrive without none of this other shit that y'all deal with, nigga, y'all think murder, sexual assault, all of this shit only happens because of one thing, nigga? Nah, these is all spiritual corruptions, my nigga. Sexual perversion, all of this shit, these are all spiritual corruptions, my nigga. But nobody wants to speak on that because nobody wants to give any credit to God. Everybody wants to credit themselves. Everybody wants to credit nigga all of this worldly shit. Y'all want to credit black people and Black Lives Matter and what black people did, da 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 da. Nobody ever speaks on what the fuck God did. What did Jesus do for you? None of you niggas will ever speak on that. None of you niggas will ever speak on that. And then you guys wonder why we go the way that we go throughout all of history. Throughout all of history, look at this shit. When did the world start really going to war? When did the world really start turning on each other, my nigga? Y'all ever heard about the Tower of Babel, my nigga? Y'all know that story and exactly, what transpired and why it's such a famous story? Well, in conclusion, the Tower of Babel is the reason why everybody here on Earth speaks different languages. You niggas continue to try to refuse the Bible and try to show how it doesn't correlate to real life, but it correlates to real life. It literally explains to you why everybody here speaks a different language. Because at one point when there was a universal language, niggas thought we could all team up together and build a fucking tower to God. You know how crazy you niggas gotta think you are? Imagine having kids, right? You have kids, you give them everything that they ever wanted, and then them niggas plot to kill you. Imagine that. Would you still fuck with your sons? Even after you done gave them chance by chance and you see these niggas are literally plotting to kill you. They're trying to take over your spot. Would you still fuck with them niggas? Or would you split them up and make sure that they ain't fucking around with each other? Because they're going to get into some trouble together. But again, maybe it's too simple for you, okay? Right? Here, let me roll up my weed. Let me smoke my weed so I can turn into a little nigga for a second for you to really understand what I'm saying, right? Let me see the time, too. I'm on the time. Oh, it's only 12. But, my fault. And the reason why I really just brought this whole shit up, because I just went upstairs and I seen my brother's watching this old Malcolm X interview, right? And again, I'm not saying this shit to discredit anything Malcolm was saying. Nigga, like I told you, you ever had to read the autobiography of Malcolm X and have to answer questions about that shit? Most of you niggas never have, so that's why you guys don't really have any real identity with yourselves. That's why black people as a whole don't have any type of real, what's the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't even say pride, but confidence, security. The reason why I'm proud to be a black man is because I know all the shit that black men before me have accomplished. You niggas were sold the propaganda that black men can't accomplish anything and never have. You niggas, how did you niggas fall for the same government that you niggas claim to hate y'all niggas and that you niggas claim to hate? You niggas fall for all the propaganda that these niggas throw at you though. You niggas fell for all the hood movie bullshit. You niggas fell for even all the 70s. You guys gotta think this shit, nigga, they don't do anything overnight. This shit started well over 50 years ago. Look at when Superfly came out. What was going on at that time? You know what was going on at that time when Superfly came out? It was cool to be a revolutionary when Superfly came out. In 1972, at that time, my nigga, that's when the Black Panther parties, they were in the streets marching with guns on Capitol Hill, my nigga. On Capitol Hill. That nigga, they was throwing off a whole war. Me and my father talk about this shit. The Black Panther Party did not die, did not have to go out of commission because they fought for black people. Nigga, they almost stopped the whole war. You niggas know how profitable war is. I made this video months ago. I made a video like this months ago, my nigga. War is one of the if not the most profitable, is not the most profitable business on this planet. Nigga, war makes more money than drugs, murder, sex trafficking, whatever. War makes more money than all of that. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Do you? Do you want to know? I don't think you niggas really want to know. Again, you niggas y'all love to say, yo, let's talk the truth till it's time to talk the truth. Well, we can talk the truth then. Until you understand that war is the business, you're always going to believe that the shit that we're going through can just be resolved. You guys really think all these issues that we're going through in real life, like the people getting bombed and shit like that, y'all think this is because people really believe that they're doing something wrong? Why do you think nobody done anything to Russia yet? Because they're making fucking money. It doesn't matter that people are dying. I'm trying to explain to you niggas. Nigga, this is all evil that you're watching though. You niggas will look at it again and then try to blame that group of people for that. You guys try to individualize things. Nigga, no. That's the first thing I realized with God. Nigga, God don't do no compartmentalization. When I was going through the shit that I was going through, and I had to take responsibility for it, it never came up in my mind that I was a kid and that I was a kid. There's no excuse for anything that we do here on this earth, my nigga. There's no excuse for what we do here on this earth. So, back to what I'm saying though, nigga, even when I watch them old videos of Malcolm, when you really know the real, nigga, Malcolm was literally fighting for nothing. Malcolm was the only nigga, my father told me this shit and showed me. Malcolm was the only nigga in the whole nation of Islam who was really fighting for the cause. Nigga, more than half of them niggas were CIA informants. This is all government. Nigga, this is all public record. The Freedom of Information Act is a motherfucker. Thank you, federal government. But you can look all of this shit up, nigga, because they know black people not gonna do shit. They released the truth years ago. You niggas are the only ones still trying to find out if it's a conspiracy or not. Nigga, it's no longer a conspiracy when you can go onto the United States government FBI website, FBI.gov, and look up these files, my nigga. They have dates. They have signatures. J. Edgar Hoover, they have fucking signatures, my nigga. You niggas are the only ones who believe that black people were never important enough to the point that you literally had to be destroyed from within. Do you guys know what the fuck a black bag operation is? A black bag operation. Look that up. Look it up. Look it up on the federal government website. Look it up, my nigga. I tell you niggas to do this shit because none of you niggas really want to believe what the fuck is really going on. Nigga, this was all something spiritual, my nigga. This is all something spiritual, my nigga. Imagine what it's like seeing during slavery that the people that you trying to break and trying to literally fucking destroy, they still not falling because they standing with God. Why do you think they had to turn black people away from God? You niggas don't want to talk about this shit though. They put you niggas on every other religion but Jesus, but God. They said you niggas could believe in the moon if you wanted to. You niggas can believe in a goddamn ocean god if you want to. You niggas can believe in fucking moon crickets if you want to. Now, I think that's a racist term. Let me not say that. But you niggas can believe in accurate legends to be your god. You niggas can believe in anything to be your god except for what the fuck is really God. except for what the fuck is really God. But you guys wonder why you're also able to be so distracted from everything and taken away from everything. Nigga, again, when you don't live with God, when you don't have God in your presence, just your sight's not going to be as clear as it should be, my nigga. That's why you guys get caught up in everything. Everybody who takes a picture and smiles with you is not your friend. Have y'all not read the Bible? Y'all think the serpent came in? Y'all think the serpent came in looking like the enemy? Do you think the devil came in looking like the enemy? It literally tells you, nigga, Lucifer at one point was the fucking prettiest angel in heaven. So, do you guys think that the devil and any type of evil is gonna tempt you and look the way that it looks? Y'all seen the movies? The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada. Why do you guys think that these are analogies and examples? Nigga, every fucking major drug dealer, killer nigga you've ever seen, weren't they fly? Niggas like Franklin Saint, we talking about TV right now. But niggas like him, weren't they fly? And I'm only saying this because this is something that you niggas can readily identify with. Everybody who was in power and did something, Elijah Muhammad. You, you know how many niggas followed this nigga and knew what the fuck he was doing was wrong? Come on, man. Why you think Malcolm stopped fucking with him? Why you think Malcolm stopped fucking with the whole nation of Islam? Nigga, imagine what that's like realizing when you feel like that the cause, nigga, he died for this shit. Malcolm X died for this shit. Malcolm X basically died for a fucking stage play when you look at it, because he was the only real person there that was dedicated in doing what he was saying he was doing. Nigga, there's no difference than the gang between the gangs now. Nigga, nigga, you know how many active informants are on the street right now chilling with niggas? Y'all seen Lil Durk? Y'all seen his man? He got caught up with the wire in the hat. There are y'all just don't understand how this shit works. But again, to go back kind of to everything that I was starting with in the beginning, I made this video though because nigga, y'all like to blame this shit on one group of people when it ain't a group of people, my nigga. It's the spirit that's in those people. But until you're able to actually admit that this shit exists, you won't be able to admit, nah, there's more shit at hand. There's more shit going behind the scenes that we don't know about. See me, I just got a firm belief in God. That's why I don't fear none of this shit that's going on. You know who only gets sold on World War III propaganda and gets scared about war and all of this type of shit is niggas who scared to die. And I don't say that shit like in a suicidal way, like I'm gonna go out and jump in front of a car because I'm ready to go. Nah, and I ain't one of them. Nigga, I value my life. I'm gonna enjoy my life as long as I can. But I'm also not opposed to the fact, nigga, to go and meet my creator. I'm gonna try to live my life as good as I can to meet him. See what I'm saying? But nigga, if we can make you forget about that, you'll live your life vain. You'll live your life in vain. And when you live your life in vain, what are you not willing to do to attain what you're looking for, my nigga? You niggas see this shit every day. You niggas see this shit every day. And you refuse it. You refuse to look at it. Trust me, I remember that time though, and I didn't want to see the truth because it would hurt too much, but you guys got to see it because until then, you guys are gonna keep making these pointless fights. How many more groups of people got to die before you realize it's not the group of people, it's the spirit. The spirit is gonna continue to live on even after you kill them motherfuckers. So, but again, nobody ever likes to speak on this type of shit because uh I don't know, maybe it's just too hard to deal with. But we can talk about everything else in the world. We can talk about Diddy. We can talk about the Epsteins of the world. We can talk about all of this shit until it's time to talk about God. Until it's time to talk about God and your soul, my nigga. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. It's crazy, but nah, man. When I was just up there watching that video, um, it's just sad to see because we don't want to keep repeating. We don't want to keep repeating the same cycle. We don't need another Malcolm to come here and have a job that literally wasn't even his. It was not Malcolm's job to save black people. As much as I respect Malcolm and I love Malcolm X, nigga, I'm a Malcolm X guy over Martin Luther King. Fuck Dr. King and bring me Malcolm X. I want Malcolm X Day. But everything that they were doing, they weren't supposed to be doing it. It wasn't their job to do it. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't their job to do it. Imagine dying. Literally, imagine dying for a fucking. Imagine. Look at it like this, right? Imagine you a blood member, right? You go out, you go hit a couple of niggas, and you go sit down. Come to find out, the whole gang was informants. Not one of them was a real, actual member like you were. You basically just laid your life down for nothing out of loyalty. That's what happened to Malcolm. And it's fucking sad because the world literally just skipped past that shit. That nigga died at 39? That nigga died at 39. Y'all know, look at what that nigga did in 39 years. You see why they had to make you the way that you are now? See why they had to throw all the shit at you? You niggas still believe that crack wasn't put here on purpose. Nigga, again, the Freedom of Information Act, they have to admit this shit. They have to admit this shit. These are UN rules, United Nations rules. They have to follow, they have to abide by these rules because if not, they can be prosecuted. That's the reason why the government has to tell you what they do. They don't have to tell you it immediately, but about 15, maybe 20 years later, they got to tell you. That's why you niggas found out about MK Ultra in the 90s, because the shit was done in 73. 20 years. It has to be between 15 and 20 years before they can actually tell you about the shit. So that's why I make these videos and I say everything that niggas is fighting for is really pointless at the end of the day. It's all pointless because, again, we fighting man, but that's not who our issue is with. My issue is not with the white man. My issue is with the spirit inside of the white man. My issue is not with my brother. And I'm not saying my blood brother. I mean, like how niggas would say, man, other black people, that's your brother. Nigga, my issue is not with my brother. It's the spirit that dwells within my brother. My issue is not with that little gang member on the street. It's the spirit inside that little gang member on the street. When you talk to most of these niggas, you'll get a chance to see who they really are. And you'll see, nigga, like I told y'all, until I went to school with these niggas, I looked down on these little hood gang banging niggas toting straps every day, going to school with the strap. I used to look down on these niggas until I got a chance to be around them and find out who these people really were. And I understood, like, damn, on a deeper level, these niggas are some cool people. They don't want to have to live the life that they live in. They ain't got no other choice. Nigga, when I met a kid who said he got shot at and grazed by a bullet for the first time at like 11, 12 years old. Man, when I told that nigga, bro, I was in the woods smoking paper at that age. I ain't know niggas was getting shot at that age. But now it makes sense on why niggas is killing at 15. Imagine what that's like, getting shot at 12 years old. From that time on, you gotta walk around with a gun. Nigga, gun violence at that point to you will seem normal. But again, if you don't know that type of shit, you'll look down on these kinds of niggas when you see them. Now, just because I understand you, that don't mean I'm gonna put myself in a situation that can, potentially harm me. It just means I don't gotta look at you so cold, so cold, and so callously the way that I was. That's pretty much all the point that I'm making. But to make a long story short, though, like I said, nigga, the issues that we got here on this earth is not what we see. It's all shit that we can't see. It's all shit that we can't see. Everything that you can think of. Why would a nigga, when the United States government goes to raid another country and enact regime change, like they like to say, nigga, why do you think they're doing that? You think they're really going over there to help people? You think they went over to fucking Iraq and Afghanistan to really help folks? No, they went over there because they were greedy. They wanted gold, drugs, and oil. And again, government, I fuck with you niggas. I'm telling you niggas, hey, I respect you. You know, I applaud it. I'm just smart enough to recognize what's going on. Nigga, Vietnam. Y'all think they got involved in Vietnam? Every war that the United States government has ever gotten into, ask yourself, why would it benefit you niggas? Why would it benefit you to waste a bunch of money on guns, ammo? Nigga, you're wasting human lives, American citizen lives. Why would you be doing this just to protect another country and there's no benefit? Would you do that? Let's put it like this. Most niggas on the street, would you just give a nigga a random I don't even know how to explain this shit. Like, would you clap a nigga's ops for him just because they were in danger, my nigga? Just because they in danger and you want to help, would you do that with no benefit for no pay? You don't get any type of stake in the drugs being sold on that block. You don't get anything. Would you go out and literally risk your life for that shit? For nothing? No, you would not. So that's why you niggas need to ask yourself that question. Why is my government getting involved in some shit that's 2 continents over? Nigga, because there's something that they're gaining from that. There's something that they're gaining from that. But again, I'm going to make this point that, nigga, everything that goes on in this world, the thing that's behind it is just complete evil, my nigga. Greed, envy, lust, all of this shit. That's the reason for everything that you see going on this earth. Uh, Literally, sexual assault, that's lust. Niggas dying over cars and shit, that's envy and covetousness. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to show you niggas how the people that you think you got a problem with, you don't got a problem with that person. It's the spirit that dwells within that person. It's the spirit that dwells within that person, my nigga. I seen my man change. Yo, I'm telling you niggas this shit. I'm telling you this niggas, you niggas this shit. I told my brother, like, bro, when my man's got shot at for the first time, I seen that look at nigga. When his man's died for the first time, I seen that look in his eyes change. My nigga, you see the shift in people. Nigga, when I saw how my man's was moving the first couple of months after all that shit happened, I was just in such shock because I couldn't believe how that's just how quick evil can overtake a nigga. Evil could overtake a nigga just like that. But again, if I didn't know that, I would have stopped hanging out with my mans because I'm thinking he just a goofy ass nigga who's out here crashing and giving his life away. Nah, I understand. Like, nah, bro, it's some deeper shit at hand. It's some shit inside of him. Nigga, that anger, that fucking resentment you got for the world, nigga, losing somebody in such a harsh way as murder, my nigga, especially if you there and you see that shit gonna fuck you up, my nigga. But again, if you don't know what's the spiritual reasons on why these people are getting fucked up like that, again, you would turn your back on people. Nah, you can't just do that. But like I said, I ain't gonna get too crazy. I got to charge this tablet up too. But that Malcolm X video really just also wanted me to make this video too. Um, because like I said, nigga, I'm one of them people who grew up on all of this shit. I'm one of them niggas, like I said, I grew up on Black Power. You niggas grew up on Black Lives Matter. I grew up on Black Power. I'm from the Black Power era. Nigga, yeah, we was rocking African medallions. Now I know what all of that shit was basically representing, but nigga, that gave me a different sense of pride coming up and a different sense of confidence coming up. Uh, Whenever I hear, and this is just for shits and giggles, right? But whenever I hear black people say, "Oh man, it was so hard for me coming up in an all-white neighborhood. I didn't have any sense of, blackness. I didn't have anybody else around me. I just didn't know what it was to be black." Nigga, that's because you niggas was taught to be the opposite of black. You niggas were taught to be the opposite of black, and you niggas felt weird about it when you had to go out in public and actually act that way. So that when you got older and now you realize, oh man, I want to be a part of the cause. Yeah, nah, you niggas make some type of struggle story for why it was bad for you in this white neighborhood. Nigga, I can tell you niggas wholeheartedly. I went to an all-white school as a kid. From kindergarten to third grade, completely white. All my teachers were white. All my student nigga, if there was another black, it was me and another black student in the class. That was it. Nigga, I was one of them people who grew up. I was proud of what Huey P. Newton and them niggas did. I used to rub that shit in my teachers' faces. I know they hated my little ass during history time. I used to love talking about all the shit that black people did and why it made white people so angry. As a kid, boy, I was proud of that shit. But yeah, no, so whenever I see like that motherfucking trend, I don't know what song that shit is, but when it says the price of being black is suburbia, nigga, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. There is no price to being black. Nigga, when you know what the fuck your people did, and you know that you can stand on some shit, nigga, and you know that your people really did something good besides what the fuck they try to tell you niggas, because in school they only tell you niggas about Martin Luther King and any other bitch ass black people who told you niggas to submit and try to integrate, right? Nah, nigga, I'm gonna tell the class about Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale, Bobby Hutton, why they had to kill him at 15 because they was out here killing cops. I was a proud nigga to say that shit in class back in the day. I used to love to, bro. I remember one time my teacher told me to write. We was writing poetry, I think, just like the introduction to poetry in third grade. And I remember being pissed off at this nigga. I remember writing down on that paper. I don't know. It wasn't this verbatim, but it was along the lines of. I remember saying something along the lines of, uh, 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 uh you white devils be scared of black people because just basically along those lines. But I remember using those words, white devils and Negroes, because I got in trouble because of those shits. They took me to the office and called my mama in, and we read the note out loud, and I had to explain why I wrote that shit. Nigga, yeah, that was the type of kid I was, because I was actually taught real black history. I was taught real black history. Again, you niggas came up on this Black Lives Matter shit where you niggas is used to being the victim. I came up on the shit where we was the ones winning. So again, yeah, when you study the Black Panthers, nigga, and you see what they was doing, real life community outreach, nigga, Public Enemy, nigga, Chuck D speak on that shit. These people actually came up under this shit. So when you find out, yeah, nigga, your people can really do something. That's why they want you niggas to know about all the people that failed instead of the ones who won. They tell you niggas about all the goofy ass black people that don't really need any type of celebrating. They're not going to tell you about those black people who taught you to rebel. You know why? Because you'll be that little kid like I was, rebelling. I didn't live. Yeah, nah, I was one of them niggas. When it was time to stand up and I pledge allegiance to the United States, nah, nigga, I'm gonna throw my motherfucking fist up and sit down. I was a real nigga. Yeah, I was one of them nigga. And this is just me bullshitting for these last couple of minutes. But nigga, I remember in like maybe first or second grade, I had to be because my brother was 2 grades ahead of me. He was in like third or fourth grade. I remember me and my brother got in trouble one time on the bus. They brought the fucking principal on the bus because we were wearing African medallions on the bus. That was it. African medallions on the bus. They said, we need you to take those off because it's making other people uncomfortable. Nah, we ain't taking these shits off. And we rode the rest of that bus ride with our African medallions on, the black fist. So again, I'm trying to tell you, and I came up again, my nigga, in the 2000s, early 2010s. Late, yeah, I'm trying to tell you niggas. You niggas hate being black because nigga y'all were taught to hate being black. Everything that you niggas have read, everything that you niggas, y'all fell for the propaganda. You guys fell for the black man ain't shit. The black man can't do nothing for himself. The black man ain't do nothing for his family. Da 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 da. You niggas fell for the propaganda, not me. That's why when you niggas be out here talking about, oh man, black people always been on the bottom, black people this and black people that, I say, fuck you niggas. Those are the black people who fell for the Martin Luther King propaganda, and when it didn't work out, they thought they were lied to. Because you niggas were. You niggas were lied to. That's why I say, fuck Dr. King, fuck Martin Luther King Day, nigga. We celebrating Malcolm X Day. And yeah, I'm a Malcolm X type of nigga. Just to bring the point all around. So yes, black people and to any young black child out here, when it's time for Martin Luther King Day and Black History Month, and they want to tell you know what's crazy? My brother, they gave my nigga Sean Puffy Combs when he was in the fucking 3rd grade to do as a Black History project. He had to dress up as this nigga. And you guys know how crazy that is now? You know how crazy. There's a picture somewhere out there with my brother dressed up as Sean Puffy Combs doing this nigga for a fucking Black History project. But those are the people that they gave your black children to idolize and to want to be like. They gave my little brother Steve fucking Harvey to do as a Black History project. Steve Harvey, my nigga. Steve Harvey, the fucking comedian. He's done enough for black people to actually have a fucking Black History project done at a white school. That should be the most offensive shit that you niggas have ever seen. But you niggas would be like, nah, man, he got to do Steve Harvey now. We done made it. We made it. I was made it, massa. You niggas are the most slave indoctrinated niggas ever in the world. And you niggas love to talk all this shit about slavery, how you ain't do shit to you niggas. You niggas are kissing the ring, basically. Y'all ever seen The Last Dragon when Sho'nuff told Bruce Leroy to kiss his Converse, and when Bruce Leroy went down there to kiss his Converse, he kicked the shit out that nigga? That's basically what you niggas are. Again, you niggas fell for the propaganda. Black people and white people came together and made it, and now you niggas are equal. You niggas ain't equal. If you niggas would, I just watched the motherfucking live. I just watched one of them body cam videos. This shows you how much not equal you niggas are, right? I just watched like 3 body cam footage videos of white folks running at the police with guns, telling them they're about to shoot them. Police still saying, we don't have to do this, brother. We don't have to do this. Sit down. Give me 1 second. They having whole 10-minute conversations with this nigga while they pointing the gun at him. Nigga, you know how many black folks were shot for just going in their pockets? That should let you know that you bitch ass niggas ain't equal. But am I telling you niggas this shit to go to war? No, I'm telling you niggas this shit just cause nigga don't take this shit seriously. That's the only reason why you niggas get hurt about all the shit that you see. George Floyd died. Fuck George Floyd. Breonna Taylor died. Fuck Breonna Taylor. Nigga, it's 3 George Floyds in your hood right now that you know who died at the another hands of a black man. But you niggas ain't gonna say shit about that. My uncle always used to say this shit, and I used to hate that nigga for it, because I used to think he was a sellout ass nigga when I was younger. But now that I'm older, I get it. I'm not going crazy over no Black Lives Matter shooting when I know 3 niggas who just died in the hood and you bitch ass niggas refuse to snitch. So fuck who gets shot by the police. Fuck who get choked out by the police. Nigga, we need more of them. If that's what brings y'all niggas attention to black life, if that's what makes you niggas care about and value black life, police, I advise you niggas kill more niggas. Because these niggas obviously don't care about themselves. You know how many niggas you know how many niggas that you probably know personally who done got ran out they town, who done probably had to die because they did the right thing and told the law what happened. But that's it. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Yeah, I'm gonna come back tonight actually, and I'm gonna be on you niggas' heads actually. I got some shit to talk about tonight, but tonight gonna be a good night because I might roll up a big old fat blunt. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. 86 subscribers. To me, like I said, nigga, that's still something great. So I might just do a little 86 subscriber special. I was gonna do it at 100, but I got a whole bunch of other shit going on, and I probably won't make it around to that 100 subscriber live celebration. So I'm gonna do it a little early tonight. I'm gonna hop on here. I'm gonna roll up some good weed, and we just gonna bullshit. I ain't even gonna come with no serious shit tonight. We gonna get on here. We gonna bullshit tonight. I'm gonna fuck around with y'all. You know, let y'all niggas know what I've been doing, who I've been listening to. I gotta let you niggas know there's some dope ass artists I've been hearing about, and I ain't even one of them niggas who get on here and talk that rap shit. But I made like maybe 2 or 3 videos, but I'm gonna make it's some shit y'all gotta hear about. It's some shit y'all gotta hear about tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna fuck with y'all. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Boom.